All right, friends. Now we're going to reread our story that you started yesterday called Mole and the Baby Bird. And this is by Marjorie Newman and illustrated by Patrick Benson. Are there any hints on the back? No, but look at this picture on the front. Do you remember where this was in the book? Was it at the beginning of the book that you saw this picture, the middle of the book, or the end of the book? Yes, it was at the beginning of the book when Mole first found Baby Bear. Let's look for that picture. Oh, there it is again. Mole found a baby bird. It had fallen out of its nest. Mole waited and waited, but no big bird came to help it. So Mole took the baby home. He made a nest for it. Look, he said to his mother. It's very, very hard to take care of a baby bird, she said. They usually die, said his dad. My bird won't die, said Mole. So here's the picture from the front. His friends helped him find food for the baby. His mother showed him how to feed it. Mole fed it whenever it chirped. And the bird didn't die, it grew. It's my pet bird, said Mole. It's not a pet bird. It's a wild bird, said his mother. The bird fluttered its wings. Can you flutter your wings? Pretend. Your bird is trying to fly, said Mother. No, cried Mole. It mustn't fly. Why didn't he want his bird to fly? Because he loved him, right? He wanted to keep him. Mole found some wood and some nails. He borrowed his dad's toolbox. What are you making? Asked his dad. I'm making a cage for my pet bird, said Mole. It's not a pet bird. It's a wild bird, said his dad. You should let it fly. No, cried Mole. He put his bird into its new cage. The bird was sad. Mole's mother was sad too. But Mole kept his bird because he loved him. So why was the bird and Mama Mole sad? They were sad because he really didn't need to. That wasn't his habitat, was it? That's not where he should have been. But I'll show you this picture first. I love this picture. He's reading stories to his bird. Then Granddad came to visit. He looked at Mole's pet bird. Presently, Granddad said, "Let's go for a walk, little Mole." So who came to visit? Granddad. Did he tell Mole anything about the bird? Did he say anything to him? No, he didn't. But he's taking him on a walk. Let's see why. Granddad took Mole to the top of a high hill. Mole looked down at the trees far below. He felt the wild wind trying to lift him. So why do you think Granddad took him to the top of the hill? Look at all the trees that he can see in the wide open spaces, like we talked about in our chart. And he could feel the wind. And wind helps birds. "Whee! I'm flying!" cried Mole. "Nearly," said Granddad. When Mole got home, he looked at his bird. It was sitting very still in its cage in Mole's dark underground room. "Birds were meant to fly," said Mole. He opened the cage door and he let his bird fly away because he loved it. Then he cried. So Grandpa didn't say anything to him about the bird, but he helped him to see how much better the outdoor habitat would be for the bird. And so Mole let the bird fly because he loved him, but why did he cry? Also because he loved him and he was going to miss him. The next day, Mole went to the forest. He saw his bird flying, soaring free. And Mole was glad. Did he do the right thing? Absolutely. All right, I will be right back.